Ashleigh Crange. I'm a registered holistic nutritionist and a flower essence practitioner. I'm also the founder of Inner Plant Wisdom, where we consciously craft flower essences for people, pets, and plants. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about the Comfrey flower essence. This flower essence is particularly strengthening and stabilizing for the nervous system. But before we get into some of her benefits, let's take a look at her. So here is a look at Comfrey in all her glory. Now, if it was the middle of summer right now, I would absolutely introduce her to you in person, but we have several inches of snow at the moment, so she is not looking her best. I actually checked on her the other day, but she was not really in the mood for photographs. So luckily we have a picture of Comfrey here. And you can see that Comfrey's flowers are a pinkish, purplish color. They range all across that color spectrum. Though I have seen some blue flowers in a different variety. This variety, known as Symphytum officinale, is the most popular variety used in flower essence making. So Comfrey flowers, as you can see, are bell-shaped. They tend to be small and diminutive. This is certainly true compared to Comfrey's leaves, which tend to dwarf the flowers. I often find myself actually having to search for the flowers when a Comfrey plant is well established because the leaves are so large. And ironically, or maybe not since they are so abundant, but in traditional herbal medicine, much of Comfrey's uses are actually in the leaves. They are used for skin support, wound support, and bone support. And this is actually where the plant gets one of its nicknames, which is knit bone. So in the garden, Comfrey is also used as a popular mulch, and it can even be used as a natural fertilizer. You can make a compost tea with it, extract its many vitamins and minerals, and to help boost the fertility in your soil. So this is a really cheap and easy way to increase fertility without having to resort to a lot of artificial pesticides or chemicals, depending on how you are trying to boost and strengthen your garden. So let's talk about some of Comfrey's benefits as a flower essence. And Comfrey really is a key essence for strengthening and stabilizing the nervous system. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that. Now that we've had a chance to look at Comfrey, let's talk about some of the benefits of Comfrey as a flower essence. As I mentioned, Comfrey is wonderful for supporting the nervous system, both strengthening it and stabilizing it. It's also a great essence for helping to re-educate the autonomic nervous system. So the autonomic nervous system is the system that is associated with involuntary processes that happen in the body, things that we're not even consciously aware of. This includes things like our heart rate and our blood pressure, and even things like sexual arousal are usually dominated by the autonomic nervous system. The system includes all of the processes that help keep us alive and also make life worth living. The system manages around 100 billion cells. So even as a flower essence, Comfrey can help to improve neurological reflexes and responses. So this makes communication between the cells a little bit more effective, both receiving the information and also sharing information between neurons. Comfrey flower essence also helps balance both sides of the brain. This can help increase actual physical coordination. Comfrey also optimizes overall well-being by helping to release tension from the body and help us relax. This can also include energetic, emotional, mental patterns, such as limiting beliefs. So if you're doing any work on removing limiting beliefs from your vocabulary and from your life, Comfrey flower essence can be an incredible support for you. And lastly, we can think of Comfrey flower essence for trauma. This includes physical trauma, such as a blow to the head or to the body. Perhaps you've been in a car accident or you've fallen down the stairs. All of these can be helped by Comfrey flower essence from an energetic point of view. Trauma can also include first aid or emergencies, things that happen suddenly in our lives and that shock us. That is a particular message that comes from Comfrey as a flower essence. Would you like to discover Comfrey flower essence for yourself or a loved one and even potentially work with her? You can find out more on our website at www.innerplantwisdom.com. And if you like this video, please subscribe so that you can find out first when the next one is released. Hope you are having a wonderful and blessed day.